The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Yeah. NY born, NY built.
What is up, yo?
Vanilla
Happy
Gorilla,
Sunday,
Big Dog.
Another Sunday
Untouchables.
with
Let's
your
go.
favorite
Step in the
hostess
ring like kings of
with
the block.
mostest.
Gorilla grip, Big Dog, never stop. Iron in the veins, no gimmicks, no props. This is hard work, black top and body slops. Ain't no flash, just fists and fake. We run through ropes like we run through
It
gates.
can't be. This is crazy. And if nobody at home knows who this guy is, this is the Big Dog. And he did get a tip from the Brooklyn Prodigies earlier on that they had travel issues, but not due to them being scared or anything like that. But oh my gosh, the Vanilla Gorilla and the Big Dog and the Untouchables just inserted themselves into this tag team.
Harder than a steel trash can. One shot, knock them flat on sight. Two beasts bred for the spotlight fight. They can talk tough, bark loud all night, but in the ring, we bite and we bite right. We are untouchables, NY bred. Two fists swinging, leave legends dead. Joey bring the rage, Dave bring the brain. Together we storm like a runaway train. Untouchable, New York style. We don't tap, we make them snap.
Yo, what is up? What is up? Happy Sunday, fun day. Yo, I am the Big Dog. This is the Vanilla Gorilla. And we are the favorite podcast of TurnbucklesnStogiespodcast all over the internet. Check us out. So today we are going to turn the camera just a little more. Today we are going to talk about some wrestling. And
They're gonna lose you for 1 second,
some other things.
so just give me 1 second, guys. You're gonna lose us. 2 seconds. We're back.
So we're going to talk about some
I just had to plug some stuff in.
toenail.
Then that came off the counter because that's where that was.
Well, wherever. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Talk about what you want.
Well, I'm actually gonna switch this out. Because let's the video is having trouble uploading, so I'm gonna do it here with you guys. So the other day we got a mail call for one of our guests coming on March 1st, which is, hold on. You got to bear with me here, guys. I'm trying to get this out. So, our guest on March 1st is from a company that everybody has smoked numerous times. You don't even realize it. So, they sent us a little note with it. It says, Joey, looking forward to share some cigars together. Enjoy the sampling from Best from Oliver. Yes, it is United Cigars. They will be on March 1st. So big shout out to those guys over there. We appreciate you. Now, not only did they send us a vast array of cigars from inexpensive to expensive, they also sent us probably my new favorite ashtray that we own.
No, we haven't even used.
No, it's been used. I used it. United Cigars ashtray. It's got the 2-finger. Let's block that sun out for you guys. Boom. Look at that. The smoke comes right out of here. I actually have a video of that I'll send over so you guys can see. But there's your cigar rest right there, which are the feet. And then that's where you empty out all your ashes. So it's really cool. It's probably my new favorite ashtray that we own. Along with the vast plethora of cigars. So to kind of go through here what he's got, they sent 2 of everything. So you have the Atabey. I'm gonna go with probably Atabey Churchill. Then you have the Montosa Robusto. This is the Connecticut, 4.9 by 50. Then they sent the Byron Reserva 5 años, which is the Robusto size. I think it's a 5.9 by 50. I think I could be wrong. I looked it up. Then he sent 2 versions of the Terra Nova Dark Fired Kentucky. So he sent the Arapirac Arapicare size, or whatever they call it. It's a 5.9 by 50. So you guys can see that. Then he sent the same cigar, but he sent the Shorty Robusto, which is a 3.9 by 54. And then the Gold Star, which I have inside, I have to go get to show you. Then he sent the Red Anchor Gunner, which I believe is like a Lancero kind of deal. And then this cigar right here was absolutely fantastic. I smoked this one. The Bandoleros Selección Especial 52 Premium. I smoked that. It was absolutely delicious.
Smoking a Roberto James cigar.
Yeah, he's coming on as well.
I believe he's coming on in March.
If not March, February. I got to look at the calendar. But again, those cigars were delicious. So you have one left for him. I have one. All right, yeah, I have one. Then they sent us. Yep. And this lighter was in here, and I assumed it was just a regular lighter, nothing on it. Just basic, lighter they send out. Well, I was wrong. So it's a single torch, single flame lighter. The one side says United. The other side says cigars. What happened? There we go. I mean, it's got a nice flame.
It's flaming.
But it's got a big tank, I'll tell you that. To hold your fuel, it's got a huge, huge tank. So thank you to those guys over there for all the stuff they sent us.
United.
Thank you to United Cigars. Thank you to Oliver. They will be our first guests to kick off
February.
March.
Oh, March.
Yes.
We're supposed to have somebody on today. I don't know what happened.
I did send him the link. I told him I knew he said he was supposed to come on. I don't know whatever happened. So the rest of this month is booked out. Next week. So at the end of the month, we have Tribal Trilogy Cigars. The 15th, we have somebody, I believe the 8th.
Tribal Center and stuff?
Yeah, I got to hit him up and see. He said he was.
We got,
let me see.
What is it?
So,
Monkey?
The 15th of February, we have El Gato Negro Cigars coming on. I spoke to him. He's coming on. I don't remember who was supposed to come on the 8th. I think it might have been him.
Who?
Richard Johnson.
Yeah, I got
Roberto James, whatever his name was. I forgot. So yeah, so like I said, we have quite a few going on this year, quite a few different guests coming. Yeah, I know March,
we got Grouchy Cigars coming on too.
On the 1st, we have United. The 15th, we have Hayes Gray Cigars coming on. And then we have the 22nd and the 29th as well.
Let's see.
I'm just double checking all my dates here for you guys.
February 8th, he'll be on.
Okay, and then somebody else is coming on in March on the 8th because I have it blocked off. So I have to remember who it is. It's not a knock. I've been booking so many people. I have to keep track of everybody.
We've been booking since early November.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting long couple weeks, especially getting contacts and booking back from shows and stuff like that.
We also have what's his name coming on? Stallone's coming on.
Whenever he gives us a date.
We have.
Oh wait, yeah, we're filming an episode with him.
We have Tony coming on again.
We have Stallone. We have Grouchy Monkey Cigars is coming on. We're gonna be sitting down with him this week.
About this week, probably more.
Yeah. Well, unless they already got sent out.
No, I spoke to him this morning.
Oh, did you?
He's in there right now.
Okay. So yeah, so like I said, there's a lot we got going this week. We're supposed to be sitting down with another company as well to talk to them, and we're supposed to be sitting down with Dominion Cigars on the 9th for an interview.
Their cigars?
They're supposed to send them to me. I'm gonna reach back out and see what they got. There's been a few different companies that have reached out to me as well. I reached out to a few wrestlers. I'm trying to see what we can do there. Get some of those guys on. Like you guys saw last night on our page, I was on the call for Battlefield Battleground Pro Wrestling out of Greeley, Colorado. That was an interesting show. Fun times. Had a blast. Looking forward to next month, which is shaping up to be a pretty good show. There was a tables match in the main event last night. I mean, listen, it was such a great show last night. Go back and watch it. It's on our YouTube channel. Listen to me, Caveman. Even H-Train was on the call last night.
Really?
For a little while, yes. Yes, he was. He was helping us out a little bit there. So, but on that note, guys, let's take a quick commercial break. And then we'll be back with you and we'll kind of get into some more stuff.
You're just as scared as I am of this, but we both know love is always a risk. And when the storm clouds come, most will run away. But between you and I, all I have to say is, baby, we belong together, you and I. Even through the worst weather, the sun will always rise. And through the darkest nights, we will be just fine. we've both been hurt like hell before. But we both know sometimes love is a war. And when the storm clouds come, us won't stand in the rain and dance. But between you and I, we should take a chance. 'Cause baby, we belong together, you and I. Even through the worst weather, the sun will always rise. And through the darkest nights, we will be just fine. And we'll be left with lavender skies, lavender skies. It might take a while to figure some things out. Nothing worth it comes easy. Through the time and miles, I've never had a doubt. I need you and you need me. 'Cause baby, we belong together, you and I. Even through the worst weather, the sun will always rise. 'Cause baby, we belong together, you and I. Even through the worst weather, the sun will always rise. And through the darkest nights, we will be just fine. And we'll be left with lavender skies, lavender skies.
The timing.
It's only because I called you.
No, you didn't. My
What
phone's
is
been
up?
right here.
What is up, everybody? What is going on? What is
Oh,
going
actually,
on?
they can kind of see us a little better, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's the sun, guys. I'm sorry.
What is up with everybody today? What is everybody doing today?
So let me show them the cigar that we're going to be smoking next week. If they want to go get them, they can go order them on for the 15th. I'm sorry. So we're smoking El Gato Negro.
I don't have any.
This is his box press. I'm going to work on that. This is box press cigar. You can get it from smokein.com. Go get yours. Smoke them with us. Enjoy it. Hang out. Have a good time. What am I going to smoke today? Do we smoke? Let's see. You know what? I smoked this one today.
What are you smoking today?
I'm going to smoke. See, so like I said, guys, I have a little bit of a choice of cigars here today. I'm trying not to smoke through all these because I want to ask questions about these when we get to the day of the show with United themselves. Could even smoke one of these if I wanted to. These could get smoked. I mean, there's a whole bunch of cigars I can smoke, but I also have another mail call on the way this week.
What's on the way now?
My Cigar of the Month Club from the Factory Reserve Club that is put out by Ish and BAMF Cigars. But today, I'm going to light up something I've never had, something I got from the Ring Quest giveaway from a good friend of mine. I'm going to smoke the before and after by Eladio Diaz. I don't know much about it. So, you know, you guys are going to smoke it with me, but let's talk about this because we've been talking about it. So we're going to do a giveaway. We're switching it up here because we have a new sponsor on the show, Cigar Bro. So we're going to be doing a giveaway for one of these beautiful lighters. It's got your V-cut. It's got your cigar rest on the back for you guys to see. And it's a triple flame.
And all you got to do is pay for shipping, Joe.
So what we're going to do is we're going to run a giveaway from this week to next week. It'll either go up today or tomorrow, the post. You have to like, comment, follow everybody tagged in the post. I don't know how many friends you're going to have to tag.
Tag as many as you want.
But we'll figure it out. So yeah, so get that on, get going with that. That post will be up. You can check that out. Once that post goes up, get in on it because it's only running for a week, and then we're done.
Then we move on to the next.
We'll move on to the next one, and hopefully this is the first of many we're gonna do a Cigar Bro.
You have a lot of stuff over there, so.
Well, from him specifically, I hope this is, not the only time we're gonna be able to do something like this with you guys. You might even have a code for you too, or you might even get some percentage off if you order from him. So we'll go from there, but let's light this up.
What does that
say?
You got what?
The original Big Show. Your brother.
Yeah, that's me. There's nothing to do with you, sir. Thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it.
How's
the Big Show before the Big Show?
So now,
and the way this works is when and if you win, you have to DM us your information. Whoever's information, you have to DM it to us.
DM it to us, and then we pass it on
to Cigar Brew.
Yes, so everything
they will give it out.
Correct. So basically, you guys are going to win. You're going to send us your information. We're going to take that and we're going to forward it to Cigar Bro. And then they are going to send you the lighter. Everything comes through them, which, works out a little easier for us.
Correct.
Because they have all the inventory. We just promote it and get to use it and tell you guys about it. Because I've had numerous lighters like this, but this color specifically I love. I had one like it in a straight cut from another company. I lost it. But now I got the V cutter. It's a great lighter to take with you if you're going on the road somewhere, going to a lounge. It's got a cutter attached already, so you can't miss a cutter.
And don't leave it laying
around. The cutter
around
works good. I'll tell you that now.
In a cigar lounge, if you leave it laying around, it's gonna disappear.
So, Rex, you know what? Let's talk about this because they're in front of me, right?
Who's those?
So, we've had them on the show before. This is their new cigars. It's a closed foot. It is called the Iramos du Mar. And it is from Hayes Gray Cigars. Again, we have another card that tells you what it's about and stuff like that. I don't think I want to really reveal this just yet to them.
Nah.
But
still too early.
There's definitely some tobaccos I've never really seen before. I'll actually pass that to you, and I want you to read the filler tobaccos and read where they're from.
Huh.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
Those first two are very interesting. Those first two filler tobaccos are very interesting.
Okay.
You see the places of origin, they're very interesting.
So is the third and the fourth and the fifth.
Well, no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that one we've seen because it's been on other cigars. That one I've never seen. That one I've never even
This one.
That one. And then this one, I'm wondering, because I believe, if I'm right, this is the same tobacco that the guy who makes these has in another one of his cigars, unless it's just a different region. But
Might
that's interesting.
Could be.
So this is, a very colorful band. I believe it's a Toro size. It's his medium full body. It's his new release. We were supposed to do an interview with him. Turns out he had an open date, so maybe this will get smoked beforehand.
Maybe this week.
Maybe it'll get smoked beforehand, and we'll just replace him. Who knows yet? I don't know. Because I'm kind of been wanting to try that and get into this and talk about that. But I'm glad he's coming back on. Glad we're able to set up a day with them to come on the live show and hang out with us and you guys, and go get yours. I believe Wolfpack Cigar Club has them. I don't know if you can order directly from him. I'm not sure. But if you go on his Instagram, Hayes_Gray_cigars, hit him up. Tell him we sent you. Tell him you want to order his new cigar. He'll point you in the right directions. So now. Like we touched on earlier, yesterday was a very eventful day. From 2 o'clock all the way on, there was some stuff on AEW that we missed. But I'm going to go back and watch that today. You had AAA yesterday as well on Fox. But at 2 o'clock, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, it's Riyadh season. You had the WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The show kicked off with the Women's Royal Rumble match, which I was very surprised they kicked off with that. I don't know why. I was very shocked. And obviously, for those who know, the gear was a little different for over there because in that culture, the women can't show, I believe, anything from the neck. Depending on what they have, I think tattoo-wise, they have to cover up the neck all the way down to the wrists and to the ankles as part of the culture. But being able to just do a show over there for them and those people in that country, a lot of the wrestlers don't mind whether it's male, female, because that's an experience that they get to do. They get to have that experience. Now, the Women's Rumble saw some big returns. Some new, there was a new debut. There was a couple of NXT follow-ups in that Rumble. Don't be surprised you see them coming up soon. So you had Sol Ruka, who came up for the Rumble. You had Lola Vice. You had JC Jane. I believe that might have been the NXT contingent.
Yes, so far.
I believe that was the NXT contingent they had. No legends, no big time, well.
Oh, yeah, you had 2 legends.
Well.
2 of them. You had the Bella twins.
Well, yes, you had. So, okay, I'm getting to that now. So, you had Nikki that was in the Rumble who's been back. Then entrant 30, right?
Entrant 29.
Entrant 29, you had the big return of Brie Bella. Brie Mode. And I believe, from what I understand, she's back. I think kind of the same schedule as Nikki, a full-time schedule. Their goal has always been to get back to those tag team titles as Nikki and Brie. As a team, they've both held the women's title respectfully apart. Together, they've never held the tag title together because the tag titles weren't around when they were a team. But they've held the women's title, the Divas title, and I don't think that neither one of them has held the World Heavyweight title. So I want to see if they bring them back and put them together as a team and go for the tag belts, because I think that would be awesome. I would thoroughly enjoy that. And then you had kind of a repackage, but a return debut kind of deal with Natty Neidhart, who is now just Natty. She took her gimmick that she's perfected in GCW, NWA, and a couple other spots on the indies of the low-key legend, which is more of a, hard-nosed version of Natty Neidhart.
Right.
And I personally have come to love that gimmick because it really is. It's essentially her. That's what it is. It's her. She's given up the colorful pink and black and green and purple and she's gone to just a plain black singlet or bodysuit, however you kind of want to call it, that just says Natty, and on the back it says low-key legend. I'd love to see what they do with her with that. I mean, I think you could put her in the title contendership no matter what. I think she could still be a champion. So I'd be curious to see where they go with that. But it came down to the final three, and it was Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, who also came back, and Sol Ruka were the final three in the women's match. And ultimately, Liv winds up winning. She's so overwhelmed, which I didn't catch. A lot of people caught it. She forgot to point at the Mania sign. The ref had to go tell her. But remember, the last time she was in a Rumble was what, last year? And then she was out for almost a year, so she missed the Rumble.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, who knows? But I wouldn't mind seeing her be a champ again. So congratulations to her. After that was Gunther and AJ.
Which I thought was kind of lame.
A lot of people were upset about it. I think personally.
Well, there's talk on the internet, and the talk is that
AJ's not done. I think AJ goes to TNA
AEW.
or AEW potentially. Maybe finish his career over there. I could see probably TNA more so than AEW. But it depends on who's going to throw. And again, he may fully be done. He may fully be done. He didn't leave his boots or his gloves in the middle of the ring. So that kind of like, maybe it's not a full retirement, maybe just a retirement from WWE because they couldn't reach a contract extension. Because his contract was up. And he did say the next contract he signed was going to be his last. He doesn't want to overstay his time in the sport. He wants to be able to be, known as the way he's always been. I mean, so who really knows what's going to go on, what's going to happen? But ultimately, after they threw everything at each other, again, Gunther wins by a chokehold. We're not even going to get into that one because I get it, but it's just, I don't know. But AJ also didn't give up, technically. You think about it. He didn't give up.
They only did one arm. They should have did it 3 times.
His body gave up. But I think it was ceremonious if that was his retirement match. The little seed that a lot of people may not have picked up on, even though Michael Cole announced it, was that Dan Engler was the referee who refereed pretty much the entire TNA run of AJ Styles.
Yes.
So to me, I think it was pretty ceremonious that if AJ was going to go out, that was his referee. Because it makes sense to kind of, he was with you from the beginning. He was with you till the end. You may have drifted away for a few years to go do New Japan and stuff like that. But when you came back together, it was like, magic again, as far as referee and competitor goes. Knew what they could get away with, what they could do, what they could say. And it was a good match. I mean, I personally didn't think he should have lost, but I think they're making Gunther out to be this big career killer. Now that's just not to say I don't know who he's going to face that's going to take him out, but there's got to be somebody. I'm just not sure who they're going to use yet. But yeah, so Gunther wins by chokehold. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, I think if they got AJ for a full year, they could have worked out an event in his hometown in Atlanta, and they could have retired him. He could have retired in Atlanta if that's really what he wanted to do. Again, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to feel about that one. You know, and I think retiring two legends back to back like that so quickly, I don't think it hurts his career.
Nah.
But it also doesn't help his career either. Because you didn't have really a huge storyline buildup from Gunther retiring John to Gunther retiring AJ. It was probably 30 days, not even. It was a little over 30 days. I don't think that's big enough to do a blow-off match like that, but that's just me. This is a very interesting cigar. I would love to smoke this again.
Well, I gotta buy it.
Yeah, I gotta ask what's his name, where he got it. That's okay though. I'm sure I could get some. So yeah, and then after that was the crowd was devastated. I think AJ, I guess it's kind of ceremonious too that he goes out at the Rumble, being that 10 years ago that is where he showed up. Nah, bro, I just got to get curtains. I have a light. I'm not worried about that. I just got to put a curtain up.
Hey, Danny, just so you know, we're doing a giveaway, bud.
Yes. So, again, for those that are just tuning in, I'm smoking. I got it from the Ring Quest giveaway that Bald Man and the whole crew over there at the Ring Quest does. I'm smoking the Eladio Diaz before and after. I've never heard of it before. We all know who Eladio Diaz is. So I was very curious. I got this one and one more to smoke from him. But I don't know, man. This is interesting so far. And I'm not really that far in. And I'm very intrigued already. So but yes, we are doing a giveaway for a Cigar Bros lighter that comes with a V cutter, a cigar rest on the back, and you got your triple flame right there. So
you have to make sure you follow Turnbuckles and Stogies.
Everybody that's going to be pinned in the comments or in the post is who you're going to have to follow.
You can tag whoever you want, and then when you win, please watch and follow.
Yes, then you got to come back to the show, and you got to watch on Sunday for the giveaway for the winner. So what will happen is once we do that, we might even just DM the winner if they're not watching. And then we will get your information from you.
And we will ship it off to whom we need to ship it off.
And we will send it over to the Cigar Bros, and then they will ship you your lighter.
And they have a week to do it.
Yeah, you guys will have a week to get into the giveaway. I've never had this before. This is the first time I'm having it, Danny. So I'm intrigued. I'm liking it so far. So
it's not that bad out here. It's beautiful. It's a little chilly out, but it's okay. And by the way, we didn't get no snow.
So on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And then we're going to come back and we will cover the rest of the Royal Rumble event and kind of give our thoughts and what we thought was, what we liked, what we didn't like. And then we'll get back with you.
Peace.
What you got, why you got it good, always just a little misunderstood, but I never tried to change you, even when you're drunk all day. Every time you break, oh, it breaks my heart. Watching you drown yourself and fall apart. You're killing yourself, and it's killing me to have to say. Though it hurts so much, 'cause I love you. You were my best friend. You were my muse. The story with a good end. My rhythm blues. You were my soulmate. A damaged man. And I paid for it. As much as I think I can. And I thought in the end you would miss me. But I guess I wasn't stronger than the whiskey. I've heard it only hurts 'cause you love so deep, letting you go after all the cheap shots you take of me and Jameson. Your daddy don't help, no, he feeds you lies, and you're wondering why you can't sleep at night in the bed I made. Oh, I thought you were the one, 'cause you were my best friend. You were my muse. The story with a good end. My rhythm blues. You were my soulmate. A damaged man. And I paid for it. As much as I think I can. And I thought in the end you would miss me. But I guess I wasn't stronger than the whiskey. Oh, it hurts so much 'cause I love you. And you were my best friend. You were my muse. The story with a good end. My rhythm and blues. You were my soulmate. A damaged man. And I paid for it. As much as I think I can. And I thought in the end you would miss me. You and I would be never ending. But I guess I wasn't stronger than the whiskey. Not stronger than whiskey.
Welcome back. You show me the boxing.
You know how hard you gotta get hit to have your hairpiece knocked off?
Probably pretty hard.
What?
Who's that?
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that?
Why are we not? What's going on? Oh, no. All right. So for everybody that let's
Well, I'll just start my woman.
all right, let's Let's try this again. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to reconnect us to Facebook because it said we had some issues connecting to Facebook. All right, now let's see.
I was wondering why it wasn't on Facebook.
No, it was there. It said that we got kicked, potentially.
Why?
I don't know. It's saying that it's there. So for those, there we go. All right, so we're back up live on Facebook, everybody. Okay. All right, cool. Sorry about that. I popped up. I had to get it taken care of. It's the beauty of doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to fix that. We just reconnect. Boom, goes back up. So yes. So after you had AJ and Gunther, you go into the world title match with Drew and Sammy. Sammy got a hell of a reception in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, he did.
And so big shout out to him for going there and doing that with them.
And it's only his second time.
Yeah, because the first few times they went, he either didn't go or wasn't allowed to go. However, it was had to do with like religion and stuff like that. I believe he couldn't go, beliefs, but that's okay. We don't knock nobody for that because everybody has their own belief system. So now after that, you get Drew and Sammy. I forget how long that match goes, but obviously Drew comes out the winner because it's McIntyre. And then from there, they go to a commercial break on ESPN, which we all can't stand. We hate it. We don't like it. I don't like it, but that's okay. And then the main event, you get into the men's Rumble match. Entrant 1 and Entrant 2. Entrant 2 was Braun Breaker. Entrant 1 was the ruler of the world. The call-up from NXT.
Obi Femi.
Oba Femi. The man, the ruler. Again, I think that Rumble match was kind of made for him as far as that goes. So,
So how you liking that cigar?
Oh, I'm very much enjoying it, but there's just so much to cover that I keep forgetting to puff on my cigar. So I got to keep puffing to keep it lit. So yeah, Braun Breaker comes out as entrant number 2, and he's attacked before he even gets in the ring.
And I can tell you by who.
Well, so there's a lot of different theories I'm seeing go around now.
It came up on the Instagram.
It's either Seth Rollins.
Nope.
I've heard Grayson Waller.
That's who it is.
That's what they said. I don't know how true it is. I don't think it makes any sense, though. It doesn't make nothing. It's got to make sense. And I think the only logical answer is Rollins, but that's if Rollins was even there. You know, we don't know who was under that mask because look how long it took them to do Austin Theory. Took them, 3 or 4 months to unmask him? So maybe there's somebody they're bringing in. Who knows? I don't know. We have no idea. I'm curious to see where that goes if he gets unmasked on Monday night. I don't know. So Braun is eliminated because he never even makes it in the ring. Never even made it in the ring. He's taken out before he gets to the ring. Don't remember who entrant 3 was off the top of my head. But Division does get all in there together at one point with Logan and Austin Theory and Bronson Reed.
Get thrown out.
Yeah, everybody. Oba eliminates 12 or 13 people in his first Rumble?
Yes, sir.
And then is ultimately eliminated by the returning Brock Lesnar.
And once you threw out...
Now, let's talk about that, though, because Brock looked to be in phenomenal shape.
Well, Brock always is in phenomenal shape. You'd be in phenomenal shape, too, if you were doing nothing but cutting beef.
Yes, but there's a difference in always looking in shape, but he actually looked good. He's looked better than he has in a long time. He has. He's looked a lot better than he has in a long time. But really, guys like that are that caliber of athlete and just genetically, insanely that good at whatever they do is a guy like Brock Lesnar. The dude is literally just and this isn't a knock on him. He's a farm boy from Minnesota or Canada, wherever he lives in Canada now, but he's from Minnesota. He's a farm boy, and they literally are just built to eat, work on the farm, lift stuff up and all that, and fight. That's it.
That's it. That's all they got to do.
But that's what the guys like that are made for. So Brock goes in, he eliminates Oba, and then Brock gets eliminated. I forget who eliminated Brock. That's the San Andreas.
This was a really good.
That's the San Andreas.
Special freaking cigar.
I have the other one put away for us. I have your other one put away for the show.
This was really, really good.
So, in that Rumble, like I said, you had some returns. You had Roman Reigns. You had Brock Lesnar. Who else returned in that Rumble? I'm trying to think.
Who else?
Let me see, because I'm missing some. It was a very big debut. A huge debut, as a matter of fact.
Well, we got to start moving on because it's already 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're going to get to the huge debut in the men's Royal Rumble match. Obviously, Roman Reigns won. Oh, and I missed Kalani Jordan in the women's Rumble match. That was my fault. So in the men's Rumble match, you had Obafemi, Braun Breaker, Solo Sikoa, Rey Mysterio, which if you caught the side of Rey's trunks, it said Royal Rumble. Rusev, Matt Cardona in his first Rumble back in 5 years. Something like that. Damian Priest, Javon Evans, Mr. Iguana from AAA. I forgot AAA was in this Rumble. Then you had Trick Willie, Cody Rhodes. Now, this right here is a big one. You had El Grande Americano.
Right.
And then you had the original El Grande Americano returning. I don't know who the original one is. I think I know who it is, but when you look, they don't tell you who it is. Then entrant number 14. Now, there was rumors that this man was signed. There was rumors going around of what was going to happen. Royce Keys debuts in the WWE. For those of you who don't know, Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs, is officially signed and debuted in the Royal Rumble, and he signed for WWE. I don't know how long his contract is. I'm not sure, but that is a huge, huge signing.
Very huge.
And now his name, he came up with his own name, though, for those that don't know. Royce is the name of his son, and Keys is his mother's maiden name. So that's how he came up with that name, but that was a huge signing. The Titantron said Powerhouse Hobbs, and then they broke the bricks down, and it came up Royce Keys. So I want to know what they're going to do with him, because they should push him to the moon.
It was a phenomenal smoke. I can't wait to have him.
I know. His other cigar was delicious. Then you had Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, Ilya Dragunov. From AAA, you had La Parka. Then you had Dragon Lee, Logan Paul, LA Knight, Brock Lesnar, The Miz, Rey Fenix, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu. All those entrants were back-to-back, by the way. Jay, Roman, and Jacob. Then you had Penta, Randy Orton, and number 30, which I don't think after his showing earlier in the night, he needed to be in the Rumble, period.
Couldn't even walk.
Yeah, it was Gunther. Now, to play that off properly, I think AJ should have attacked Gunther and took him out of the match. But if AJ's not re-signed, they can't go anywhere with that. So Roman ultimately wins. He lasts 15 minutes and 48 seconds with 5 eliminations. Roman is now going to WrestleMania, and I think you see Roman and Punk at Mania.
And who do you think is going to win?
I don't know.
I think it's going to be Roman.
Do I think it's going to be Roman? Possibly, but like, he really doesn't need another belt. You know, I love Roman. I love everything he did for those 4 years he held the titles, but like, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it, but I guess, I don't know. Creative wise, I guess they haven't built any more stars. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not mad that it was Roman because I'm actually liking it. But like, where do you go? I mean, the only logical step is go Punk and Roman.
That's it.
Because if you go back throughout the last few years, Punk's been back. He's always been at odds with the tribal chief, with Paul Heyman. You know, so that's really the only few ways he can go. I mean, Roman and Drew, maybe. I think it makes more sense for Roman and Punk, unless at some point Jay gets the belt and it's Roman and Jay at WrestleMania.
Is that us up there?
Might be. Yeah. I mean, the only lot, I think maybe Roman faces Jay and Jay holds one of the belts and that's who Roman goes after.
Possibility.
You know, he wants the World Heavyweight Champion. Who knows? I mean, I'm assuming you're going to find out Monday.
Tomorrow night.
I'm assuming you're going to find out tomorrow night on Raw who is holding the belt, who Roman's going to face, who Liv's going to face. I think Liv is going to go for the heavyweight belt.
Who's she going to face?
I forget who the heavyweight champ is, the women's heavyweight. Vaquer? Yeah. Unless Stephanie Vaquer holds the women's belt. Downtown Rick, what's up, my boy?
My boy.
What's going on? So yeah, listen, I don't know, man. Coming out of this, there's a lot of ways that a lot of this can go, but the road to WrestleMania has begun. The road to WrestleMania has begun. What are we, 90 days down, 95 days, 100 days, something like that they call it now?
Something.
I mean, now that the Rumble has gone to Saudi, there's talks of having WrestleMania in Saudi. I mean, there's fans from America. If you looked at that crowd, that made the trip to see the Rumble. So
Alan knows.
a lot of people did. They also there's probably a few people that they essentially paid to be there, content creator wise. So yeah, I mean, listen, that pay-per-view was fantastic. And I called the show last night. After that,
I didn't do it because
8 o'clock it was 8 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock their time in Colorado.
I didn't
We
do it,
ended
guys, 'cause
here
I don't feel that well.
We ended here at 10, so it was 8 o'clock there. Great show. All the titles were on the line, and all the champions retained. But coming out of that show, you set up all the number one contenders for the next show.
Correct.
So, with that being said, big shout out to those guys over there. Definitely an independent company to keep an eye on. And this is coming from me. I had a blast calling the show last night on the commentaries.
I couldn't do it, guys. I was
with
not feeling well.
The H Train and the Caveman. We had a blast calling the show together. So it's been a fun weekend, let's just say the least. But yeah, I think that pay-per-view minus the AJ match, or the finish to the AJ match, which was kind of it was a great show. It was definitely a great show for sure. Definitely, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I'm sure it'll be up on Netflix in the next couple of days. If you have ESPN, go watch it. Yes, I know I watched it already. I might have to watch it again today because I kind of missed some stuff, but didn't catch some stuff that they were talking about. So I'm going to have to go back and watch it. And I mean, I just want to watch the Rumbles again because I love the Rumble matches. I'm a big fan of that, and you get the debuts and the legends coming back, and it's just there's so much stuff that happened. The debuts, the returns, the legends. Over there it was probably kind of hard to get some of the legends because a lot of people didn't want to go overseas. They would have did it in the States. I think you see a lot more legends. Listen, I think that pay-per-view was great. People are going to have other opinions. I wasn't a big fan of the finish to the AJ match. The AJ Gunther match was great. The finish, I wasn't a fan of it. And then even in the Rumble, I wasn't a fan of the sleeper hold. I was not a fan of Gunther and his sleeper hold on Roman every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes. It just, I don't know. To me, it didn't make sense because if you got to get your opponent up and over, you're essentially putting your opponent in his dead weight, and now you got to lift your opponent up and over the ropes when you could essentially just pick him up and put him over rather than choking him out. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on that one. That was the only thing I wasn't really a fan of. I did enjoy seeing, Javon Evans and Royce Keys and Brock Lesnar. I did enjoy all that as far as the men's Rumble goes. Watching Sol Ruka hit her soul snatcher in the ring a few times was awesome. Now, if she would have hit that one on the apron on Tiffany at the end, that would have been fantastic.
She did some actual crazy
So did Javon.
So on that note, guys, we got to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
I'm about as far as I'm going. Welcome home. I'm sure your family and all your friends are going to be glad to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Walking these old dirt road side streets, looking at the sights and reminiscing, wondering what's changed since I've been gone. I'm coming home. It's like yesterday that I left here. Time flies and now it's been years, but I know this is where I belong.
Hey, Grandpa.
I'm coming home. Coming home to the family, friends and the memories, the ones I love and the ones I regret. Coming back to make a new life, built on the one I left behind. Thank God it wasn't over yet. They're not made to live this life alone, so I'm coming home. Fear almost stopped me from returning. Thought others won't forgive the bridges burning, but I'm planning to rebuild what is gone now that I'm home. And I know it won't be the same that it was, but that's okay, 'cause I will always love this place and the ones who call it home. Yeah, that's my home. Coming I'm coming home.
All right, guys. So we are back. Listen, we've covered just about everything we could cover this week. You know, we had a guest coming on. I don't know. He might have forgot. It doesn't matter. No big deal. We'll have him back on for sure. It'll slide right through. So remember, guys, go follow us. Follow MB Radio. Right there.
Dad, I got it.
And remember, smoke great cigars. Great cigars, what you like to smoke. Doesn't matter what it is. Our giveaway. Stay tuned to the Instagram page at TurnbucklesnStogiespodcast.
We'll be going up between today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow, I will have it up with the rules. Follow all the rules, and then send us when you win, whoever it is. Send us your address. We will get it over to these fine people at Cigar Bros, and they will get your lighter out to you. Now, remember, stay tuned for next month as well to the YouTube, because there will be another show for Battleground Pro Wrestling going up live, as I will be on the call. Maybe you'll be on the call. I don't know yet.
I'll be on a call.
It's going to depend on how you feel.
I'll be on a call. Don't worry.
I don't remember who our guest is next week. I have to double check my emails and stuff. And then February 15th, we have El Gato Negro cigars. Get yours from smokein.com. Pick those up. Get those. I'm looking forward to smoking them. And yeah. So listen, guys, we're going to cut it a little early today. On that note, I will see you guys on the flip side.
Peace out.
Life is like a duck. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Here at Military Broadcast Radio, we're teaming up with our friends at Die Tired, the veteran-friendly music band spreading strength, resilience, and mental health awareness one shirt at a time.
And check this out. Their brand new shirts feature broadcast beaker right on the breast pocket. A reminder that you can weather the storm, and you're never alone.
Shirts are only $25, and proceeds support giving veterans a voice. MBR's mission to teach veterans how to podcast and videocast. Because when our vets are talking, they're not overthinking. They're not second-guessing. Together, we stop the 22 stigma. Grab your shirt today at mbradio.us and hit the shop. Or go directly to toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband. That's toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband.
Suit up, stand strong.
Remember, we're unduckable together.
You're built tougher than the storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. giving our veterans a voice.